Mediumship, universal, cosmic principle. Within the universal, cosmic, and sidereal principle, charity is the merciful objective that underlies all the Creator's acts in favor of the worlds. Each created being must have his acts within the pattern of evolution, which the Father has determined for all his abodes, to fully comply with the divine laws that govern creation. Within this broad objective, which is charity itself, there is individual perception in an infinite range, governed and conducted based on free will and with the evolution of each one in their habitat. So that this charity can be carried out, the Father gave you the body, to be able to act in the environment in which you are, and the tool of mediumship, to leave the body and lead you into the infinity of creation. Charity is not limited to your world, because through mediumship it can reach all worlds. The faith and will of each one are the fuel for the different wagons of this train, which is called charity, to travel to the different cosmic and sidereal spheres, taking comfort, encouragement, coziness, balance, and, finally, the real healing that each being needs in your individuality. Charity is a divine objective. We are all dedicated to it, united in energetic force to serve it. There are infinite ways to exercise this charity. In the unification of forces in the charitable objective, there are no limits to be reached, because the limit is the infinite itself, and you should not fear anything, because the objective of charity will always be protected by the Greater Father. Who limits the objective of charity are yourselves, with the margins that you place in your minds that limit methods and tools to be used in your favor. In the greater objective of charity, everything is allowed by the Father, but to use this infinite of resources, you must do wherever, because nothing will be achieved if you do not work on your own spiritual evolution. Spiritual evolution opens doors in our hospital and in other hospitals, unified in resources in this objective of charity, and, on this day, especially, in healing treatments. Through mediumship, you will be able to connect with the cosmic entities at work, precipitating or attracting in your direction, or in the direction of those who need it, what the Father has best for each individualized treatment. Many treatments are underway today. Many lights are on in the different departments of the hospital. Packets of energy come to us, some purified to the point of being used, and others going into purification for the treatments that line up. Societies from the most different places connect to our work in a unique opportunity given by the Father, and His energies, which come to us through the mediumistic channel with the speed and strength of your will and faith, are condensed and modeled in help for the love that springs from your hearts. Treatments with sounds, colors, and stones are given in a profound way, renewing the cellular structure and reorganizing it into new health patterns. The sounds, the colors, have different radio frequencies, which penetrate the cellular structures, acting in their organization, establishing more balanced and healthy patterns, providing a relative or total cure. All healing in evolving worlds is always relative to the world's standard of health. Each cell reorganized in its balance transmits its balancing energy by acting in its proximities, and thus each balanced cell acts on the return of the balance of the organic part where it begins its modification, spreading, like the waves of a stone thrown in the water, in all the dimensions of the spiritual being. The first treatment is to balance the sick place, but this balance must reach the whole being as a whole, and, above all, his mental home. Water is a medium where this energy can be collected and absorbed, which can be used in different ways, in plaster, through the mouth, or wherever you can place it, so that this energy is located in the neediest part or place. Just as water introduces energy, it can be used to cleanse energies. Nothing can be transferred in energy if there is no love to transfer and consolidate it. Nothing can be transferred if you don't believe it can be done, if you don't have the faith or the will to help, if you don't have enough faith to wait for the Father to act in His infinite mercy, in the time that is best for each one, that only He knows. We are always using the main channel that you have, the mediumistic channel. Through him your energy reaches us without limits, wherever we are, as long as authorized by the Father. We also want to tell you that the work continues after you leave this room. So we ask you to be careful when you are away, so that the energy that was created is not broken, as this energy continues to be used in treatments. We thank you in advance for your dedication to these works that are being carried out here. Blessings and light.
Cosmic Consciousness. Book 4. The Integral Being. Chapter 2. Mediumship, Universal Cosmic Principle.